Hey y'all. Hey you guys. Okay, so give me a 2 if you're new to my channel, so I will know how many new people I have in here, so I'll know like exactly where to get started before we get started. Let me know if you're new. 2, you're new. Okay. Okay, perfect. Let's get started. So you guys saw this on my last doing basically like featuring a product, a company on my channel. I'm gonna start from the beginning, especially with these hair companies, because I get a lot of people making comments like, oh, don't sell out, you know, these where did I put the box? So this is a company that we're using right now, and I've already worked with them before. Their hair is really good, but we'll get into that later. I want us to color this hair and chat up a little bit. So mind you, real quick before we get started, this is body wave, and these 3 bundles are 26 inches, and then this closure is 20 inches long. And the actual install we'll do obviously after we color the hair. And I want you guys to help me decide on the color, just like you did last time. This one though is gonna have a vivid, and by vivid I mean like a non-natural color. So I'll show you what we have to choose from in a minute. Hey. Okay, so when I say vivid, I what volume to use, what color you're actually gonna see. Hey girl. Okay, hold on. I'm about to get the vivid for y'all. Okay. So here are the colors. Hold on, give me a minute. Give me a minute. Okay. So these are the color options that we have going on. So we can do like some mermaid hair, or I'm thinking like, because the majority of it is going to be black, but I'm either going to do highlights or like one little piece in the front. So that's another thing to vote on too. So we're going to do green, and I may do like an ombre effect because these are 2 different greens with this blue, or we can do these 2 different purples and then this mauve in there somewhere. So the purple combination or the green and blue combination. I really want to do this one though, because I feel like I've done pinks and stuff, but I mean, because you guys have already seen mauve, but you've never really seen this blend. And most people are scared of this color. So I really want y'all to pick this, but thank you. Teal and purple, oil spill. Maybe I should do oil spill. I've been thinking about that. Because technically an oil spill will be all of these plus. So technically this minus maybe not so much that one, but the mauve, even though I don't know why that color looks like that. I don't know why this mauve looks like that, because it's not that pink when you put it on. So this would be more like oil spill. I have a green, green and blue, teal. Teal isn't an option today. Because for me to do teal, I have to get the hair white, and I don't want to. I just don't feel like lifting it that much. Oil spill. Okay, so I'm not seeing too many of the purples. So now what we're going to do next, are we doing oil spill or just the green ombre? So for oil spill 1, Okay, give me a 1 if you want oil spill, and then give me a 2 if you want the green and blue ombre. Okay, those are only 2 options because that's what it looks like we're going towards, but the oil spill wasn't in it at first. So come on, y'all, give it to me, give it to me. Okay, 1, 1, 1. Oh, okay, okay. I think I have 2 twos. Everybody wants oil spill because I say oil spill for number 1, right? Okay. Okay, so oil spill wins. So now that we know what color we're doing, I need you guys to vote on the color placement. So give me a 1 if you just want it, like, if you want to see, not if you want it because it ain't on your head. But if you want to see like just one side, like, oh, like where the fringe bang area is, or if you want the oil, oh, okay. So the fringe is number 1, okay? Like just right here, like on the bang part, and then maybe leading into the side, to the long part a little bit. Or number 2, wait, don't vote yet. Or number 2, highlights all throughout the hair. So like I do oil spill everywhere, which is, I don't really think oil spill looks good like that. Or we can do oil spill as an ombre, where it's just on the ends, which will be really pretty because his hair is super long. So 1, remember, is just this side. 2 is highlights throughout, and then 3 is like an ombre, balayage. Let's say that, balayage effect. Okay, come on, y'all. Come on, because I can't get started until y'all. 3. I think it looks like. Oh, 3 looks like it's winning. Girl, we're doing 3. 2. Sorry, I think it's only a couple 2s. It looks like 3's winning. I'm paying 2 for the win. Okay, so looks like we're doing number 3. And I would have you guys know that's the most difficult one. So let's get started. Oh, look. Oh, yeah. It's going to be, it failed today. Okay. Wearing this hair now, and my next model, she's not going to be here for like another hour and some change. So we got a little bit of time. We got a little bit of time up here, baby. 3 for the win. You better balayage that thing. Oh, thank you for following me on Instagram, babe. Follow me on Instagram, girl. Okay, so I just want to ask y'all real quick, even though, oh, God knows I shouldn't bring it up right now. But, please, anybody that's in here, do not bring that stuff up that happened. It's horrible, but go look at my community page so you'll know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about now, I'm so serious. Like, I'm not being stank. I'm not being nasty. I'm not being disrespectful, but I am not talking about that on my live. I'm not talking about death, the police. I'm not talking about any of it on my live. And if somebody comes in here with that, I am going to block them. As a matter of fact, before I started, I put in the code words on here on YouTube. So if anybody brings it up, they'll automatically get blocked. I do not want negativity in my life at all. Okay? Are we okay? Give me a 1 if we okay. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you. Yes, 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 yes. It keeps blocking all of y'all stuff. That's why I'm like, okay, thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so here we go. First bundle. So I'm going to show you guys because a lot of times, I'm trying to think, do I want to, I'm just going to have to put it on the mannequin. So I want to show you guys, let's let you vote. Do you want me to show you the easy way or do you want me to show you the professional way to color bundles? Fast or professional, which one? Hurry up, I need y'all to tell me. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. 1 if you want me to show you the fast way. 2 if you want me to show you the professional way. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Hurry, 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 please, please, please. Two. Okay. Okay. So, y'all want to see the pro way? Y'all can give me a second to get this mannequin stand out. Actually, no, I don't need it. So for the pro way, you have to do these bundles one at a time. And so we are going to imagine that this is her head. So I need everybody to understand that when you are coloring bundles, you have to color these bundles as if they're already in somebody's head, okay? And in a way where it's going to lay with the natural curvature of their head. Whenever you're doing like a balayage or anything like that, if you just randomly do the balayage while it's all wrapped up in one bundle, then it's going to look retarded because it has to come out a certain way. Okay, so this is very long and drawn out way, but when I was servicing clients, this is how I color my clients' hair, and they want me to do it for $45. Okay, so we're going to make space for ourselves, right? So I'm going to clip this here, and then another one here, another one here, and this one, I'm going to come back to that. Okay, so now this is how we clip them up. I'm actually going to put a couple more there. Okay. So now I'm just moving this out the way so we can leave. So in this case, I wanted to lift a lot faster, so I'm using a higher volume developer, but I'm using Olaplex. Let me know if you want me to tell you more about what messes up your color when you lift it. Give me a 1 if you want me to go into that. If you don't want me to go into the science part of it, then I won't. I'll answer your question in a second, baby. Okay, so really quick. Whenever you are doing color, I'm just eyeing this because I do it all the time, but like 2 scoops is ideal. But we're dealing with a lot of hair, so I'm just putting the whole thing in there, but that's equivalent to like maybe like 4 scoops. But anyway, whenever you color hair and you are adding lightener, you are extracting melanin, okay? And melanin is what makes skin darker, hair darker, things of that nature, you know? So whenever you are extracting melanin, you want to ensure that you have something present that is going to protect your hair as you are stripping the melanin out, whether it's attached to somebody's hair or not. So it's bundles. Now, whenever you are adding Olaplex, people think that they got to use the whole entire thing of Olaplex for it to work. That's not true. It's actually the opposite. Whenever you add Olaplex, what you are doing is weakening the developer. So that way it's not too aggressive, like you're controlling it. Olaplex helps you have control. So if you want it really, really light, you probably should not add that much Olaplex because a little bit goes a long way. Like that is enough. You probably can't even see it, but that is enough Olaplex. You don't need that much Olaplex. Can I use 7s or BW2? Okay, so y'all already know how I feel if you're not new. So even if you're new here, this is what we do. I keep it like 100, okay? So if ever there's a time, by the way, you got to mix, you need to mix your color, relaxer, whatever it is, that whatever chemical you're going to be using very, very well before you add those. Okay. So that's how much I added, not that much. So anyway, I want to be very, very real and very, very realistic with you guys. I'm not talking bad about nobody because every time I say something, people are like, oh my God, girl, I think she was talking about you. She said stuff about people that use BW2. Okay, I don't use BW2. BW2 is what you get at Sally's. I don't shop at Sally's because I got a license. So I don't really feel comfortable giving people advice on how to color hair because it's so much more complex than what you think. So I don't want to be like, oh yeah, girl, use BW2. And then I'd be on the blog on Shade Room somewhere because I didn't told people how to color their hair on a video and now y'all ain't got no edges. Y'all not about to blame me, I don't think. What can I do to get my hair to take permanent color? I'm very glad you asked that question. What is the permanent color that you are trying to get? Now I'm about to start balayaging, but we talk and chilling, okay? And I'm gonna answer your questions as we go. But I should probably put on my glasses because I can't see you guys. Okay, so really quick. What color are you trying to get with the permanent color? What do you mean? How can you get your hair to take permanent color? What color are you trying to get? And what color is it actually giving you? By the way, with balayage, you want to tease first because it takes away that line of demarcation, okay? And what I mean by line of demarcation, there will be no straight lines. You know how sometimes you see hair color and it'll be like one straight line when you do ombre? This is how you get rid of that straight line, baby. Yes, baby. Okay, so the person didn't basically, if you are trying to color your hair, for example, we all just decided on oil spill, right? Balayage oil spill. So as you can see, this hair is dark. If I was to put color on this hair, actually after I rinse this bleach out, I'm not after I rinse the bleach out. After I finish bleaching this hair, let me know if y'all want me to see what would happen if I just randomly put that color on this hair or on any hair that's darker without it being lightened first. Let me know if you want to see that. Anyway, if you are naturally this color and then you put any type of permanent hair color that is any shade lighter than your natural hair color, it's not going to lift. Sometimes it may. If your hair is virgin, it may lift like one level, maybe, but it will not be the color of that swatch that you are looking at. Please understand whenever you guys see a color on a swatch, and by swatch, I mean like little pieces of hair that be sticking out when you go to Sally's, that color, that hair that's on there was white. It was white before they put the color on top of it. So it may look like, ooh, if you get this color, it'll make your hair this color. No, it doesn't work like that, baby. You have to lighten your hair first. You have to extract the artificial pigment out before you put a new pigment inside. That's how it goes. Can't do that. It's just like what you cook in certain stuff at home. Like you can't stuff a turkey if it's stuff in the turkey, girl. You gotta take the stuff out the turkey, then you can stuff it. No, it sounds retarded, but that's why. And whenever y'all ask the hairstylist to color your bundles, this is what she has to do. So no, it's not gonna be $45. Yes, reds and light burgundy. What color is your natural hair? If your natural hair color is anywhere near close to this, it's not gonna show. You have to lighten your hair first. And I love you guys, but I'm not gonna I don't know. I don't know how to say this without saying. I feel like every time I come on here, even after people vote, if I speak Frank, people be like, she gets so mean. She gets so nasty. She gets so sick. It might be a stupid question, but do I have to bleach blonde hair? Do I have to bleach blonde hair before I dye it? What do you mean? And then first, let's do this. First off, y'all, you color your hair, you dye your clothes. Okay. So if you want to go blonde, you have to extract the pigment. So yeah, you gotta bleach it. You can't get bleach blonde hair without bleaching it. Like if y'all see a color, like if y'all go in somewhere and you see the color and the color is just like, oh yeah, like this is blonde. That's the blonde that I'm looking for. Understand that is the color that you're gonna have to tone it to. You're gonna have to tone it to that color. It's not gonna be that color until after you lift the pigment out. Period. Do you suggest coloring gray hair if you want to? Yeah. Can you put dark and lovely dye or relax hair? Okay, I am very, very, very glad you brought that up. Okay, so dark and lovely, as you guys know, is a box dye. Okay, now the reason that box hair color is not good for you is for one reason, and I'm not being endorsed by a certain company. Like I use Joico color most of the time, but this lightener isn't even Joico. It's Sports Profitable Girl. How do you say that? So I'm not saying this because I'm endorsed by a company and I don't get no. Anyway, whenever you get a dye from a color from that's in a box, what you are doing is getting a uncontrolled substance. And by uncontrolled substance, I mean this. Anybody with any type of porosity of hair is going to buy that hair color. And they know that it has to be strong enough to combat or to deal with anybody's texture, not to be able to live on anybody's texture. So it's going to be uncontrolled. Like right now, I'm controlling the level of developer. And whenever I color your natural hair, I control the level of developer, the level of, oh, I'm not even gonna get that scientific, but all of the different chemicals and stuff that are in there. I'm the one controlling it, but you don't have any control over that when you get a box dye. So because they put enough, they make it strong enough to lift anybody's hair, no matter what. So do I recommend that? No. And a lot of people are like, oh, color breaks my hair off. No, color done improperly breaks your hair off. And if your hair ever fell out or broke off because you got your hair colored, the person who did it or you did not do it right. Period. No, box color is not something that people should get. But for whatever reason, like, because I've been hearing hairstylists say that forever. But for whatever reason, whenever a hairstylist says, like, oh no, don't get stuff from the store, people think that it's simply because the hairstylist just wants you to get, like, give her your money. I'm not, if y'all don't listen to nobody else, you should listen to me. Because I'm not saying this so people can get in my chair, because I don't let people book me anymore. So like this is for a model for you guys. I don't let people book me anymore. So I'm telling you that because you should not use box dyes on your hair. And I know there are hairstylists that use it here on YouTube. That's fine, but that's the reality of it. All metallic salts. Yes, I love you. You must be a hairstylist, Alexandria. You must be a hairstylist. Most people don't know that. Is black market. I'm mixed with. Why do you feel like you can't use permanent dyes? Because of what you're mixed with? That doesn't have anything to do with it. Melanin is melanin. Like, some races have more melanin in their skin than others, but melanin in your hair is melanin in your hair. There's no, like, you'll never go into a beauty supply store and see, like, oh, this is lightener for black people because they have more melanin. No, melanin is melanin. I freshly washed hair is better for me because Obviously, I want your hair to be clean. I don't want you coming in here. You ain't washed your hair in 6 years. And that's just because I didn't want to touch it. But I mean, I wouldn't do it on freshly washed hair because your cuticle just closed. So I don't know. I'm not really stressed about that. And I can't touch the screen. So if I missed your question, I'm sorry. Like if you really want me to answer, can you just put it again? Because I got stuff over here. When I bleach my hair, it usually grows faster. Oh my God. And then earlier today, y'all know my mom wears her hair short like mine, and we just relaxed her hair, and I lifted her hair with color and Olaplex, and I recorded the whole thing showing you guys that you can color relaxed hair. You can. So that's a video that's coming really soon. What dye brands of hair do I recommend? So are you saying for a professional hairstylist or just at home? Which one are you asking for? First thing that throws me off is that I see hairstylists lightening hair, relaxing the same day. I just got licensed in August of last year. Okay, so that shouldn't blow your mind. If you just got licensed in August of last year, then it's probably some stuff about the science of hair that you don't necessarily know. So I just relaxed. Well, no, I didn't do it in the same day. That's not true. And then it just depends on what type of color they use. As long as they're not using permanent dyes, it's not a big deal. But if they're using something like the Joico, like a color stain or something, or like a semi-permanent rinse, it's not a big deal if they color in the same day. Oh, I'm going by doctor. It always turns blonde. But it always turns blonde when you put lightener in it. It's supposed to turn blonde. If your hair turns blonde, it's because you've extracted too much pigment, and for no other reason. Your hair can only turn blonde if it's not blonde from pigment being extracted. It's the only. So if it's turning blonde, it's because you or the person who did your hair extracted too much pigment. If you didn't want it blonde, but it turned blonde, you left it in too long. It's nothing more, nothing less. Love your work. Thank you, baby. For home use, I don't recommend coloring your hair yourself. I don't. But I can't say like, oh, I recommend home dyes. I don't like metallic dyes, so I'm not gonna say, oh, get dark and lovely because it's metallic dyes. Like metallic meaning metal, like they're pieces, like little pieces, little like little soft pieces of metal are in the hair color. So I don't have at-home dye that I recommend. The only hair color that I'm going to recommend is the ones that you can get from the pro stores because it's controlled. You can control it. Like, there are no metallic dyes present. So no, I don't have anything. I don't recommend coloring your hair at home yourself unless you are a licensed cosmetologist. I just don't. Or a licensed hairstylist, or if you're not licensed, somebody who studied hair color in whatever way. Because it's a science. Like, I made a video about it yesterday, and I know a lot of people thought I was being funny, but I really meant it. Like, I don't think people, and I'm not talking about you. Remember, I told everybody stop me and don't be sensitive. But like, I feel like people don't respect hairstylists as a real profession. They think it's something they can do. Like, you're not gonna go into a car dealership and be like, hey, what type of oil do you recommend so I can just change my own oil when I get home? Like, like you would never do that. You gonna go in there and you gonna come back when he tell you it's fixed, or you gonna sit there and get you some little water with that little water cup. That's it. But I don't recommend dyeing your hair at home. I'm sorry if that sounds like rude or stank or nasty, but I don't recommend dyeing your hair at home. So I'm not gonna be like, oh girl, go get dark and lovely, because they have metallic dyes in them, y'all. Are y'all listening to your girl? Okay, so if there's any instructors on here, y'all about to be mad at me for saying this. This is the truth. Let me tell you something. In the state of Nevada, you only have to be licensed for 6 months to be an instructor. Okay? So just because somebody is an instructor, that don't mean she been in the game for a long time and she know what she doing. Like, I had an instructor that was there for like, she had been licensed for like 5 or 6 months. And then we got into the heat styling module for African American hair. She wasn't a black lady, by the way. And she looked at the book, and the book told her to get, y'all remember that ISO Plus pressing gel? It's like yellow. She pulled that out in the pressing comb, set the pressing comb in there. She told them that the pressing comb needs to warm up for at least 30 minutes. She also did tell them that they need to test it on the next strip. Thank God it was a mannequin, praise the Lord. And so she takes the hair from the mannequin, and after she takes the hair from the mannequin, it was about this much. And then she went, I swear, she went just like this. But this isn't lightener. This is the ISO Plus grease, and goes like this on the hair. I'm not playing like that much, but grease, okay? And then goes to press it out. And it was me and one other black girl named Ann. Hey, girl, come on here, girl, hey. And we were in there, and whenever we saw her do that, we were like, no, that's not how you straighten hair. And then I taught 30 people how to straighten hair. And I was in school to get my license. Just because your instructor told you something does not mean that it's Bible. Because truth be told, like you don't have to be in the industry for 20, 30 years to be a hairstylist. To be an instructor. You don't. Sorry. That's why everybody's like, oh, see, now that you retire, you're going to be an instructor. No. I might as well still do hair. My mom used to place instructors at a school called Expertise out here. She used to work for a place called Workforce Connection. And those instructors started at $12 an hour. I'm okay. So please, y'all. But then, okay, once again, I'm going to come right back to those. So once again, real quick, I talked about this the last time I went live. We cannot blame the hairstylist. We have to blame ourselves. Because when you say you've been disappointed by a hairstylist, can you really genuinely say that you did your research on that person before you went and sat in their chair? Did you really do your research? Did you ever go to the salon and sit in there one day? And even if it was just for 15 minutes, like just go play it off. Like you asking a question like, hey, I'm sorry, I just wanted to know if I could do blah, blah, whatever, however it is that you got to finesse it, whatever. And then just see how she work. Like, don't just take somebody, oh, girl, she good. She can do my hair. She can do your hair. She good. She only charges this much. Like, did you really do your research on somebody? Or did you shop around for the best price? That's something that you really need to ask yourself. Or was it like, okay, I'm tired of looking for a hairstylist. My friend said she was good, so I'm going to go to her. Like, you can't be like, oh, I've been disappointed by stylists. Like, we got to do better. Because most of us only pick hairstylists. They got like a whole bunch of followers on Instagram. Just to let y'all know, this only one bundle. And this took 35 minutes. And this only the first process. Hold on, y'all. My other bundles, Jesus Lord. You can tell a lot about a hairstylist. Yes. And just have a consultation. Like, yes, like have a consultation. Like it's like, oh, I'm disappointed by hairstylists, but did you really do the work? Did you really do the research? Or did you just randomly go to somebody who charged a nice price because all of the other people who work you really like, you feel like they charge too much? So then you shop around based on price, and then you go to somebody who's not that good because she in it for the money. Because anybody that's doing it for the low, like if y'all ever been to a $50 weave shop and you mad, that's on you. Because you went to somebody who did not know they worth. Anybody that's willing to stand up and do something in y'all head for 3 hours and pay y'all and charge y'all $50, they don't know their worth. And if they don't know their worth, they don't know what the hell they're doing. Okay? That's the bottom line. I know a lot of people don't like it when I say that, but it's the truth. Like we can't be like, oh, all hairstylists is horrible. Because I used to get that all the time. Like, oh, Tim, where you come from? Because these other hairstylists out here is whack. And then I'll be like, oh, like what do you mean? What are you talking about? And then they'll be like, oh, I went to this one girl. I went to this one place out here. Oh, I almost said that name. That would have been messy. But I went to this one place, and you know, cause they the queen of the $60 weaves, and they from Detroit. One of them from Detroit too, like you. But it was so horrible. She put these big old braids in my head. She was all stank and had an attitude, acting like she didn't feel like curling my hair. She charges $60, bro. What do you expect? Just went by word of mouth from others. Yeah, so you can't say that you've been disappointed by others. Disappointed. I'm not trying to like be rude or anything. Hey, I've been disappointed by stylists. Please stop discrediting not just you, just people in general. Like, please stop discrediting hairstylists for your mistake. That was your mistake. If you didn't do your research on the person, that was your bad. You did that. You didn't know what you were walking into, and you figured it out when you got there. That's nobody's fault but yours. Not you per se. Like specifically, I just mean that situation. I'm in Detroit and a stylist. We hate the $50 weave shop. Girl, oh, you in Detroit? Hey, girl. You my cousin, girl. I'm sorry if there's anybody on here that does weave for the love. I'm sorry. I don't mean I hate you, but that business model you got is dumb as hell. And it makes it very difficult for hairstylists like me. Makes it very hard and this is why. Because of you guys, there is no uniform in our industry. And by uniform, I mean this. No matter what grocery store you go to, even the high-end grocery stores, the price of a gallon of milk is pretty much the same. No matter where you go, it's pretty much the same. You're not going to go anywhere and pay $25 for a gallon of milk. And you're not going to go anywhere and pay 25 cents for a gallon of milk. Gallon of milk is pretty much the same price across the board. However, in the hair industry, you can go to a salon in like Beverly Hills or I don't know, some part of California, I don't know, and pay like $1,000, $1,200 for a week, right? But then you can go to I can't even do it. You can go to Tata Salabria house or whatever. Oh, there we go. That was a good one. And she gonna charge you, girl, like $45, but you gotta come with your hair already braided and already washed because she ain't trying to water it or whatever. That happens. It's a girl out here. She does specials, and you gotta come with your hair already braided. But she don't do it for $50. You know, you go to her or Tata Salabria and them, and then you get it done for $50. There's no medium price. And so when I was doing hair, my full sew-ins with natural parts were $285. That's outrageous. That was outrageous to some people, which is fine. Those are not the people that need to be booking with me. It's good. But my $285 to people is outrageous for weaves. You know why? Because there's no medium price. People overcharge and people way undercut and undercharge. So people don't know what the normal price of it is. I have no idea. That's why. And I blame $50 weave shops. Y'all get on my damn nerves. I'm gonna be real. If y'all in here and y'all feel this, I'm sorry. Y'all get on my damn nerves. Okay? Get on my damn nerves, okay? On my damn nerves. Like right now, can you tell? Mm-hmm. Smooth, get on my damn nerves. You goofy as hell. I like you. Where you from? Where you from? The person said you goofy as hell. Where you from? You gotta be from somewhere around my neck of the woods. I remember when I first moved out here, and somebody was talking. I was like, "Girl, you goofy as hell." She was like, "What? That was so rude." I'm like, "No, that means okay." If someone came into my shop and said that, I would be like, "Girl, if you don't get out of here, we're professional over here." Mm-hmm. I don't think that matters to compare yourself to others. Make your own lane and be the best stylist you can be in charge with your work. I mean, yeah, that's true, but then it's not. No, it's not. That's not true. If you were a real estate agent, is that how you feel? Whatever it is that your line of work is that how you feel? If you're an accountant and I don't know what the going rate for an accountant is because I'm in my business, but let's say accountants are normally paid 24, whatever type of accountant you are, people are normally paid $25 an hour, but and you went to school and that's your worth. But over here, people working for $5. Over here, people working for $15 an hour. Over here, people working for $10 an hour. So then when you go to apply for the job and you know your worth and you know that you deserve at least $25 an hour, you then have to prove to all of these employers that you're worth what you've went to school and what you've been educated for, because people want to charge what they want instead of there being a median price. Yeah, you wouldn't think that everybody should still stay in their own lane. You wouldn't think that if that's how it was for your profession. It's not, I can guarantee you wouldn't feel like that. If you had to, you got a degree, you done went to school for all these years, but then you still have to prove your worth. Yeah, that's one of the reasons I stopped doing hair, because people, they would see my work on YouTube, on Instagram. They were sitting here, so what made you want to do hair? You don't want to be more than a hairstylist? Why don't you use a pressing comb? How long you been licensed? Oh, why you charge so much? Because I went to this one girl and she only charged $35 for a flat iron. She only charged $35 for a silk wrap. I mean, my hair and get that straight, but like $85, that's expensive. So that's what happens when there's no set pricing. That's not okay. What you just said, it's not okay. And I'm not being stank and getting on you, but I'm just saying, it's not okay. Yes. What's your name? Mel B313. Yes. Yes. You are so right. Where to go? I want to read yours out loud. The price, she said the price should be regional. Yes, it should. But it's not. Because some people need to pay their rent. I have a client that told me that she went to this hairstylist. He was super good. But he would call her. He called her one day and was like, hey, I really need some extra money, Like, you need your hair done? Mind you, she had just got her hair done. Let's say, I don't remember the day of the week. Let's say she got her hair done Friday. So it's like Thursday of the following week. And he called her like, hey, girl, you need your hair done? She like, no, you just did it. Like, in the last 2 weeks, he like, oh, you sure you don't want no color or nothing? Because I just saw this color. I feel like it'd be bomb on you. You should get that color, girl. It'll only be like $150. She's like, no, okay, maybe next time. And so then he's like, okay, that's cool. Then that was via text message. So then he picks up the phone and calls her back and goes like, hey, do you think maybe you can just loan me the money? Because can you please just loan me the money? So then she sends him $150 via Cash App. There's no unity in the hair industry. There's none. There's no everybody's not professional, so it makes hairstylists like me, when I come along, I should probably turn it this way so you guys can see what I'm doing. So when hairstylists like me come along with rules and policy and procedures, they're like, oh, she bougie. Because I know this girl named Mimi, and she'll do it for like $45. And all you gotta do is bring her a black and mild or pre-roll and she'll be cool. I'm so serious. People say that all the time. Not being funny. I'm not sure if you said this before on your channel, but what's some good affordable hair? Can I be honest? Give me a 1 if I can be honest. Please. Can I be honest, girl? I'm pretty sure y'all gonna say yeah. I don't know. I don't really. Okay. Certain things in life are not going to be affordable. There are certain things that if it don't cost a lot of money, it's not going to be good. For example, there's nowhere, and I'm not saying nothing smart to you, just being real. There's no place you can go and be like, girl, you know where you can find some affordable red bottoms? No. If they're affordable, they're not real. It's bottom line. Like, it's not going to be able to find any affordable hair, you guys. Yeah, this one is 26 inches. And somebody asked me something else, and I just washed my hands off, so I'm gonna. Can you do my hair like they do it? Baby, that I almost cussed. And I don't need to be cussing on people be watching this with their kids. Baby, that right there annoyed my spirit. I went to this one girl, and she, okay, wait, I got a story for y'all. I got a story. So, are we okay having a story time? Give me a 2 if we're okay having a story time. We still got a whole nother bundle to color. Okay, so I can't scroll up y'all until I wash my hands off again. So give me a minute until I finish before I tell you the story. So this one chick, and at first I did the daughter's hair, but the daughter's like my mom's age. So the mom is my grandma's age. It don't matter. If something happened, the police get called, we all go to the same jail. So I don't care, grandma can get it too if she getting smart. Okay? Let me just say that. Anyway, so the daughter, she comes and she keeps telling me like, oh yeah, like, cause I'm like, she would love to say name drop like, oh, cause I work with Genuine. Genuine, I ain't gonna tell y'all what she do, but oh, I work with Genuine. Genuine, she kept name dropping. Like, first of all, who cares? I loved him on my pony and in those jeans. That was him, right? But that was him, right? I think, I don't know. But ain't nobody think about no damn Genuine. Don't nobody care. Anyway, ain't he why TGC broke up? Cause he drunk. Girl, nobody care. Anyway, so the first time the daughter, she comes in and she books a consultation. Do you hear me? A consultation. Prior to that, I had did her hair once before, but it was probably like a year previous to that. And so she comes in and no, she sends me an email first. I was like, hey, I want to get a wig made, blah, 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 this, and that. And I only make wigs upon a consultation because that's a whole nother story. And so I told her that she should book a consultation. She could come in, we can talk about the wig, and then go from there. Those are my exact words. Yeah. So anyway, so she comes in, and when she came in, we talked about it for a second, and she's like, I was like, oh, anyway, did the consult for the wig, and she's like, oh, okay, cool. And then she just sits there. So by this time, my next client then walked in, so I'm doing her because the lady only booked the consultation. The consultation, 15 minutes tops. And me and her we only talked for like 5 minutes, if even that. Okay? So I wash my client's hair. My client goes under the dryer, and then the lady's like, oh, so are you going to, when are you going to be able to get started? Like on my hair? I was like, well, I don't have time to make your wig right now. This is a consultation. She's like, are you serious? You told me to book a consultation. I said, I know, a consultation. We have to have a consultation first. Let's talk it. And now we've agreed on something. And you can go on and book what I told you to book for whatever day I have available. She sits right in front of my face, gets on the phone and calls somebody and goes, I'm sitting here with her right now. And she's talking about she can't even do it. I got somewhere to be tomorrow. Are you sure you can't do it? I'm like, I'm positive. Mind you, I have a client in my chair who has an actual appointment. So anyway, she leaves out with attitude. I was like, bye. She didn't say bye back, and then she just walks out the door. Okay? Yeah. So, anywho, previous to that, she was telling me how her mother had an appointment coming up with me. Okay? I promise I'm gonna get to y'all all of y'all questions and stuff in a second. So her mother comes in, and her mother walks through the door, and I had done her mother's hair like once before, and they were the type of people. They would book, for example, like a quick weave, and then want a full sew in with a lace closure. That's what they would do. And I have policy and procedures. The majority of the time, I stick to them. But every once in a while, people put me on a guilt trip, and I would do it. It's my fault. So anyway, this day in particular, she booked a full sew-in. The mom books a full sew-in with a natural part. This is probably like 2 weeks after the daughter walks out with attitude. Okay. So she ends up coming in, and when she comes in, she has this duffel bag with her, and she sits the duffel bag down and goes, "Okay, sweetie, let me explain something to you. Last time you did my hair, you didn't use braiding hair." Mind you, she didn't need braiding hair, and you kind of have to ask for it because a lot of people are allergic to synthetic fibers. And if your hair is really long, I don't necessarily need braiding hair. Anyway, so she's like, "You didn't need to use braiding hair. So here is braiding hair for you, baby." And then she set it down on my counter. And then she was like, "And also, I want a hairnet on my hair. You don't have an option to select the hairnet. So here they are, baby." Okay, little girl? Okay. So I'm like, Lord, I can't disrespect nobody. Mom, it is Sanctuary Day, Lord Jesus. So I told her she could sit down. And I have this, I would pull it up now, but I got all this stuff on my hands. I have a roll about this tall of net. And these two drawers are full of braiding hair, by the way. Anywho, so she sits down or whatever. And then some just told me, like, oh, to ask her what size she wanted her part on, because she booked the full sewn with a natural part, which is leaving your hair out. So then she goes like, "Oh, well, I ain't leaving my hair out." I said, "Well, babe, that's what you, no, I didn't call her babe. I said, "Oh, well, that's what you booked." And she's like, "Little girl, I don't want, little girl, I ain't leaving my hair." I'm like, "Okay, so I'm a little girl. Still a little girl. Okay, Jesus, okay." So after that, I tell her, I was like, "Well, you don't have to leave your hair out. Do you have a closure?" She's like, I don't got no closure. I don't got no closure. I mean, I got the one you gave me last time. Mind you, I did her hair 2 years previous to that. So she has a closure that I used 2 years ago. Mind you, her hair was the bun straight. When I say curly, I mean like African Zimbabwe curly. Okay. That's why it wasn't a big deal for her leaving her hair out. So anyway, I tell her that for, it to look right, everything has to match. We should probably use the same bundle. So make a long story short, she was like, "Little girl, the girl that I went to, little girl." This is how much she called me little girl, promise. She said, "So my hairstylist in California, little girl, listen, let me tell you, little girl, it's all you gotta do. And then she started explaining to me how to make a handmade closure. Remember when we used to take the weft and put glue on it and you'll roll it up and then wait till it dry, hit it with some pump it up, and then turn it over, hit it with the blow dryer again, and then take the flat iron, press it down so now it looks like a closure." She'll try to teach me how to do that. You see, I know how to do it because I just explained it to you. So anyway, she was like, she was like, when I told her like, "Oh no, well, the only services that I provide are the ones that are offered on my website." And the reason that I said that is because I only do what I want to do. I only do what I'm comfortable doing. It's not that I'm not comfortable doing those types of closures. That's how I started doing those types of closures. However, I don't do skittle diddle hair anymore. Okay? So anyway, so I started telling her in a really nice way. I said, "Well, I only offer the services that are on my website, blah, blah, blah." She goes like this, "Little girl, just put it in there. Little girl, just do shit. Just do it, little girl." I said, "Okay." So I've been trying to be very respectful. However, I'm not going to be too many more little girls. And you're not going to cuss at me too many more times. I think you should probably go to somebody else because I'm not going to be able to do your hair today. Excuse me. Excuse me. And so then she gets on the phone, calls her daughter. Ooh. So she calls her daughter and she's like, "Can you tell me why she's sitting up in here talking about she can't do my motherfucking hair?" Mind you, I was sitting right there. And yeah, I had one or two choices. I had to either maintain my professionalism and not be the stereotypical Black woman at my job, cussing and acting crazy, or I could just kind of take it and stay smiling. So that's what I decided to do because I was one of 4 Black girls in the whole building and there were 38 studios. So yeah, that's the type of stuff that hairstylists go through. What's my IG? I am sending out. Hold on, I'll type it. Because my hands is big. I don't even think I know how to do this. Wait. Hold on, girl. Hold on, girl. Is that my easier? So yeah, like it, but that's the type of stuff that hairstylists deal with, and I've said that before. Like, I'm not saying that it's okay for hairstylists to be stank, because some hairstylists be stank as hell, but like, I can't necessarily like talk bad about a hairstylist that's stank, because there's no telling where that's coming from, because that is the norm. Like, it's a girl in here. This just happened, maybe like last month, beginning of last month. She had a lady come in there and she was gonna flat iron. She asked her to do if she would make a wig for her. I'm gonna close so you can see me teasing. She asked her if she would make a wig for her. And she told her, yeah, like no problem. Mind you, she already had a weave in her head. And so the girl, the hairstylist I'm talking about, she has certain companies that she makes wigs with, which I don't blame her. And so anyway, the lady was like, wait, so you're not gonna do it with this hair? Hold on. And then calls the girl that she got the hair from and started talking about the girl right while she was sitting right there. She's talking about she don't want to use this hair. She's talking about she don't want to use this hair. And then the girl she called was like, that be just trying to get some effing money. Like, that's what happens. So yeah, y'all. Everything ain't what it seems. And I just need y'all see what time it is? We've almost been on here for an hour, and I still have to color the closure. I'm just getting on the third bundle. Color is not like easy. Color is not something that you can just, like, your hairstylist just slaps on. So if a hairstylist tells you that it's gonna be like $200 to color your hair, I've been doing this for an hour, and this is the first process. I still have to wash that out, detangle it, and then put the color on. This isn't the color spill. This is just me lifting it. And for you to be able to see those colors, it has to be very, very lightened for you to even see it. And in a second, I'm almost done with this because I'm probably gonna color the closure last. But after I show you guys this, I'm going to show you the difference. If you guys want to see, give me a 1 if you want to see. I'll show you the difference. So actually I don't got that much. Give me a 1 if you want to see what happens, because I have a piece of hair that's already lightened in there, and I have a darker piece. So if you really want to see it, I'll show you the difference between putting that color on hair this color, and then the difference of putting it on hair that's already pre-lightened. So you can see the difference, so you don't have to think I'm just talking shit. 1, okay. So if you don't disrespect me, I won't disrespect you. But I'll meet you. Listen, so I'm trying to tell y'all, grandmas be thinking they can talk shit. Listen, grandma, you can get it too, okay? We go to the same jail. It ain't no grandma jail. It ain't no grandma jail. We're gonna be at the same jail, grandma. You can get it too, okay? That's why I told her, listen, you make it your old ass out of here before you get the oil slick, okay? Number 1. Okay, good. Okay, so do y'all give me some more comments? Because I can't slide it. So if you said something and I haven't answered you yet, can you say it again so I can see you, girl? Anything. Because remember, we chatting and working. Miss Mine says, when I'm coming, you know, boss lady. Hey, lady. I always say I'm closer to being older than younger. Baby, I like that. Will I ever do classes? I don't know. If I have enough people asking me about it, I guess. I don't know. Y'all, I know it seems sometimes like I be being saying like, oh, damn, I acting like she don't want to mess with nobody. It's not that. It's just y'all just not finding out about, a lot of y'all just not finding out about me. And I don't mean it like that. Like, I don't mean it like that. I just mean like a couple of y'all just heard about me, but I've been doing this for 11 years. So I've already like went on tour teaching classes and stuff. Whereas I'm not going to say no, because when I was doing that, the platform that I was using was Instagram, and Instagram's platform is a lot different than YouTube. Just, I don't want to really sound mean, but like the type of people that are on Instagram versus the type of people that are on Instagram. Like Instagram, people make you feel like you have to compete with other hairstylists. Like, oh, she got this many followers, she got this many views on her videos, and you know what I mean. Like Instagram makes you feel like you have to compete a lot more than you really do. So I don't. So that's kind of what put a sour taste in my mouth, because originally when I was teaching classes, the people that were taking my classes were finding out about me through Instagram. So I don't want to say no, that I'm not going to do it here, because this is a whole nother platform, and y'all are so like loving and sweet, because the sweet and loving people that's on my Instagram now is coming from here, because baby, I'm not sure, should I? You know who this is, Jay Harrison. Okay, so y'all please don't get mad at me. I am so horrible with names. Like, for example, my neighbor, she's so freaking cool. Like, she got 4 boys, and her boys ended up doing the weeds outside, and she told me her name, and 2 seconds later, I went in the house and was like, damn, what is her name? So I am horrible with names. And when I say, if I ever say like, oh no, I don't know who that is, or like, if you like big, you know, like if you popping and I don't know, I'm not saying like, oh, you ain't nobody, so I don't know your name. I just mind my business, because that is how I stay out of jail. That's how I keep myself, because I'm from the D, and people out here in Vegas, I don't say I'm from the D because I want people to be scared. I say that because I'm in Vegas and people don't understand what that means. And I'm at my business, so that way it won't be no big old chick named Diablo trying to take my virginity on the yard. You feel me? Seeing Frank Nino asked me did I know him. I don't know. I don't know who Frank. I don't know who Frank Nino is either, baby. Listen. Thank you. Baby, listen. I don't know. You love Vegas, baby. You ain't never lived here before. I love Vegas too, but the people, baby. Oh, they can take them right back to the bus stop, baby, okay? They can take them right back to the bus stop, baby. Because people out here don't believe the fat meat grease till start falling off the bone, you hear me? So people out here talk to you crazy, and then when you respond, they be like, oh my god, she's so ghetto. I was not expecting that. Oh my god. Oh my freaking god. And like, these aren't Caucasian people talking like this. These are the Black girls. Oh my god. Like, you know why? Like, oh my god. So what I really want is like my hair. Like, I want it to grow, but I went to this girl. Like, I don't know. I went to this girl, and like she made all of my hair fall out. Like all of my hair fall out. Like, oh really? When was that? Oh my god. Like again, I was like in the 12th grade. Mind you, this person's like 34. I was in the 12th grade, and it was like, oh my god, like after that week, my hair never grew. It just never grew. So are you sure you're up for the challenge? Because I don't really know if you're going to be good enough to do this. That's what people do out here. I'm glad I found your channel because I have MS and the meds cause me. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, babe. I'm glad you're doing better. I'm dropping stuff everywhere. When you moving, girl, sometimes you need that. You said you were against air drying. That's not what I said. I did not say that I was against air drying. I said that whenever your hair is wet, you break the hydrogen bond. And when you break the hydrogen bond, that is when you can train your hair to do whatever it is that you want it to do. So if you break the hydrogen bond and then you just wash and go, meaning I just wash my hair, put conditioner in it, and then I left the house, you have a broken hydrogen bond that has no direction on what to do, so it's going to do whatever it wants. And that's why people who are naturals hair break. I didn't say I was against air drying. I said I'm against uncontrolled air drying. So if you air dry your hair, you need to have rollers in it. You need to have flexi rods in it. There needs to be a reason, like a flat twist, something. You need to be telling your hair what to do. Yes, I'm against air drying when you have not given your broken hydrogen bond something to do. Yes, I am. You should start twerking on the wigs. No, girl, I'm somebody's wife. I'm not about to be twerking on the gram. This is stuff. I mean, on YouTube. Girl, this is my husband's stuff, okay? I'm not about to be twerking, make my booty jiggle all on here. This is stuff. He ain't about to be showing people my stuff. Thank you. The kinky hair with the color you did was on point. Whatever color, what am I trying to say? Whatever hair color I did, on extensions, but that company is gonna be in the bio because I don't remember. I color so much hair. Hey, baby. Questions. We are just the last piece, and then I'm gonna do this closure real quick, and then I'll show y'all the colors. I got lighter every day on there. Oh, y'all, we don't got that much time. My model gonna be here in a minute. I'm probably have to come on live another time to show y'all this because I gotta start cleaning up before the model get here. Y'all, we've been doing this for an hour. Do y'all understand what I mean? I've been putting this lighter on for an hour and I'm still not done with the closure. Do you see why coloring bundles is not $50? This is how long it takes if it's done right. Like, I know y'all see a lot of YouTubers that, like, they'll do the bucket, and I'm not saying nothing bad about it, Lord Jesus, because I know somebody he was talking about y'all with the bucket. But I know y'all see a lot of YouTubers is taking, like, water and hair color and dipping the hair in there. They only have to make it look good for the video, okay? It only has to look good for the video. Like, real, like, professional color that's gonna look like the videos that y'all see, the stuff that y'all like on Instagram. It takes, like, because the reason it's taking so long, after I put the liner on, I have to rub it in because look at all of these hair strands. Like, you see how okay, like this, it looks like every piece is covered, right? But then look when you go like that. You see all that black? I have to rub that in. Because if not, there will be spots there. I have to do that with every bundle. Or use foils. But I'm not doing foil work, so I don't need to use foils right now. You need foils when you want a certain level of lift, so you need heat, okay? So you use the foils to trap heat, or you use foils to trap the color. It doesn't matter. Foils would have actually made this take longer. So because then I would have had to do individual slices. I'm not doing individual slices. There's no reason for me to use foils. The hair is gonna lighten on its own. I don't need to use foils. For example, I'll show you where we're at with these bundles over here. And that is not light enough for me to do all of the oil slick colors that I need. This is our first bundle. So you see it's not platinum yet. It's nowhere near platinum. Nowhere near it. And I don't like to use foils on hair like this because I don't want to overprocess it. So this is gonna have to sit for a while, and I'm actually gonna have to go back through and add more color to this one. Oh my God. Okay, so after this, we're gonna be getting off because I don't want nobody disturbing my energy. And I know you probably ain't mean it like this, but when people, like somebody just said, I thought you retired. What about this doesn't look like retirement means that that's no longer my job. When somebody retires, if Uncle Greg retired tomorrow, that means that that's no longer how he makes money. It's no longer what he does. With doing hair, this is an art form for me. It's just like somebody drawing, somebody singing, or something, a comedian, or something like that. It's a trade, which means it's a talent that the person gets paid for. So I'm not going to stop doing something that makes me happy. I just don't do it for money anymore. I'm retired from doing hair for money. You can't book me. Nobody can book me anymore. People can't book an appointment with me and like, hey, Sam, how much do you charge? I don't. Mm-mm. If I'm on here, I'm doing this. I'm like, I thought you retired. I'm on here for YouTube. Like, I say that at least once a day. Okay, I was taught different to each their own. Just a suggestion. And then this is all I'm gonna say. I just made a post about this earlier. My dad used to always tell me, you can't tell people how what you say makes them feel. So if I tell you that if you ask me a question and I get offended by it, it's because your delivery was wrong. So I'm not easily offended. Your delivery was wrong. Like a better way to say, have you retired? Like if you want to know, oh, I thought you retired, it'd be like, hey, Sam, you doing hair on here? I'm excited. Or hey, Sam, you're doing hair on here. You're making a new video. I thought you were done doing hair altogether. What happened? That would be a nicer way to say it, but that's not what you said. You said, not hi, not hey, Sam, not how you doing, not what we doing on this video. It's just, I thought you was retired. You're not retired from doing hair no more? Like, that's all you said. And I don't know you. You don't know me. And it's not what we were talking about. So, yeah. Everybody needs to check their delivery. If somebody gets offended by the way that you say something, that person isn't necessarily sensitive. Your delivery is just wrong. If I took it the wrong way, it's because you didn't package it up the right way. Period. Okay? That's not somebody being sensitive. That's somebody responding to what you said. If that was the energy that you let out, that's what I perceive. So if you don't want somebody to take what you say, if you don't want somebody to perceive what you say the wrong way, then change the way that you say it. Change the way that you bundle it up, and you'll be good. Even down with the foils. I see a lot of people make comments, not on my channel, but on other people's channel. They be like, oh, you can't take constructive criticism, or oh, it's just my opinion. This is the thing. When somebody makes a YouTube channel and they're making a video, baby, if you want to educate somebody, I need you to go on your own channel and educate them. I don't need education, and I don't need to be taught how to do a job that I've been doing for 11 years. Like you said, everybody has their own, you just said, everybody has their own methods of doing it. You're right. This is mine. And I didn't really ask for it. I didn't really ask for it. Yeah. Just, yeah. And then people be like, oh, constructive criticism. You guys understand that constructive criticism, if the only time, okay, for example, who was bigger? Okay, so Kim Kimball. Or not even, okay, TRJ. TRJ super dope. She has more subscribers than me. I don't give her constructive criticism. I have not constructed what she has. I cannot criticize anything that she does because she has more subscribers than me. That's how it goes. She's charted over certain territory that I have not. You can only give criticism, constructive criticism on something that you have constructed. If you do not do what I do, if you don't have a YouTube channel, if you haven't walked in my shoes, you cannot give me constructive criticism because you have not been in the place that I'm in to criticize what I'm doing. That's my issue. And if you are new to my channel, then you probably don't know that about me. But I am very straight, no change. Like, yo, if y'all get offended by me being myself, then I don't know. I don't know what to say. There's no praying for no future clients because I'm not taking clients anymore. I've been doing it for 11 years. And what's funny, right before we get off the subject, anytime somebody wants to know, like, hey, Sam, why don't you do hair no more? This is why I don't do hair no more. Because the same way people are here on my live, that's how people are when they book appointments with me. Like, I have people that are like, oh, okay, have you ever tried to do it like this? Maybe you should do it like this because I do hair too. And that's what people do. That's like one of the main reasons why I don't anymore, honestly. Just to keep it 100. Whoever made my long distance, I think my eyes are bad. I've been watching you. That was the dog she was working on. Okay. Some of these comments, I'm just not. Yeah, this lady has been doing hair for a long time. People check her. Everything is she probably the girl. Come on, Lord. Thank you, really, Rebecca. Which is why I was trying from you and commenting again and why I don't text much too much. Oh, Lord. She don't need it. She retired. Thank you. No, it's not. I don't have a problem. Oh. But I don't have a problem with y'all asking me questions. You can ask me whatever you want to ask me. This is the thing. It's not that you can't ask me a question. This is the problem. Y'all are all used to, and I'm only talking to the people that this applies to. And then I gotta go. That's the problem. Y'all are used to old social media. And by people being used to old social media, this is what I mean. With old social media, people could get on there and say whatever the hell they wanted to say, and then the celebrity influencer or whatever either doesn't say anything back or they have a generic message where they say, you know what, like, oh, I'm sorry that you feel that way. Thank you. The customer's always right. That type of stuff. That's what people are used to. You are used to you being able to comment and then me giving you the answer that you want me to give you. I'm not offended. I'm not mad. I'm not upset. But whenever you ask a question, whenever you make a statement, you need to be ready for me to either agree with what you say or for me to not agree with what you say. I don't have to agree with everything that you say. Whenever you give me a suggestion, I don't have to be like, oh, thanks, that was a good suggestion. I may not think it's a good suggestion. And I can say that. Just like when you saw me putting the color on, you thought, oh, I think it's better for her to use foils. And so you said that. And then I said, I don't think it's a good idea for me to use foils. I think it's good for me to do it just like this. What is the problem? What did I say offensive? How was that nasty or disrespectful? It wasn't. The problem is I didn't agree with you. And you feel like an influencer that is on here should agree with everything that anybody has to say. I don't, and I don't have to. Like, I'm not mad. I don't know. I try to tell people all the time, like, my father dropped dead. I don't know, my daddy wasn't sick or nothing. My mama called my phone and my father was dead. Do you hear me? Dead when we got to the hospital. It takes a lot more than people on YouTube saying something to make me upset. I'm not mad. I'm just I just didn't give you the response that you wanted. You can say whatever you want to say. Ask me whatever you want to ask me. Just know that you're not going to get a generic answer from me. You're not going to get a generic answer from me. And that's people's problem. People's problem with me is I don't give generic answers. You don't have to apologize for acting. Oh my God, you guys. Y'all are the only ones like tripping. Do I look mad? I am chilling. Now, girl, clean up the floor. I don't even, to be so honest, on my daddy's ashes, I don't even remember what you asked me. I don't care. Like, I'm not mad. Y'all just getting y'all feelings. Like, if somebody don't be like, oh my God, really? Thanks. Then they're mad. I'm chilling. Like, baby, I'm chilling like a village, sipping on penicillin. You hear me? I don't even know whose water is this. Okay, so this is lifting now. And I put the last little thing of bleach on. So now I'm going to insulate a little bit. And I have these gold foils. Here we go. They're cool, but I don't really like the paper. And like really long. One more. This is why I don't use these as much because this is how long they take. Like I would have to pre-cut them. I'm telling y'all, I am chilling. Y'all don't have to apologize to me. I'm not mad about nothing. Just know this the channel that y'all come on. It's straight no chaser. Like I don't mince words. I'm not mad. I'm never upset. No, y'all cannot make me upset. There's only one thing that can make me mad, and that's if something happened with my money or my kids. Oh my God, yes. What's your name? She just said people from Detroit are always misunderstood, and it is so true. Like, whenever a person from, like, whenever I just react or whenever I talk, like, even when I make videos, people be like, "Oh, she mad. She sound upset." Like, no, I'm not. I just sound really. I don't know. What do you want me to do? That's just how I talk. Like, if y'all talk to somebody that's from like New York, y'all know they're from New York automatically because only like the way that New Yorkers talk, only people from New York talk like that with their accent. So if they high strung or if they get mad easy or whatever, I don't know. Like I don't even know how to explain it. Like people just always think that I'm mad when I say something. I am chilling. This is not. I don't talk when I'm mad. That's why when people get on my nerves, I just sign off of here altogether because I don't speak when I'm mad. I actually don't know too many people from Detroit that talk when they're mad. Yes, I will do a video based on for porosity. If they had subscribers to the channel, they click on the bell notification. When you said you were going live, they wouldn't have all these questions. But I don't mind the questions. Yeah, that could be the cancer in me too. Combined with Detroit's probably not a good combination. I don't know, but it's never like I'm never mad. People are like, "Oh, she mad." No, I'm not. If I'm talking, I am not mad. Like right now, I'm not mad. If I'm silent, then you should be afraid. Then you can say stuff like, "Oh, seeing big man." If I'm just quiet, or if I just sign off in the middle of me talking, then you can say, "Ooh, seeing mad." That's when you can say I'm mad. I'm not mad. Can you say something? I made a suggestion about foils because okay, babe, I get it. I get it, Miss Jones. Okay, let's move on, baby. Okay, that's nice. And I don't, I just, Lord Jesus, help me. In the midnight hour, Lord Jesus, help me. I just, Lord Jesus. Lord Jesus. And it's so funny because, oh, and Mama Monday is coming soon. Actually, right before I started coloring these bundles, I was doing my mom's hair. I colored my mom's hair. But Mama Monday is different. So we do have to do one of those soon. I'm going to do this closure last because I'm going to bleach the knots and stuff. And I like to do the closure last just because then I can see exactly where that color is going to lay because it's an ombre. So I'm going to wait until I get the lightener out of that first and comb everything out, and then I'll do that. What side are you from? Okay, so that's hard because my daddy was East Side, Mac and Warren. Don't judge me, because if you're from Detroit, you know what type of area that is. And then my mom is West Side, but neither one of them was like, well, the house that I grew up in was nice. My mama planted flowers and stuff, but my whole family got bodies. So, and if you don't know what that means, I'm not about to explain it to you on here. But did you push and tease the hair up? Why did I tease it? To take out the line of demarcation. You know how you have, oh, I look chunky on this camera. You know how if you guys have ever seen an ombre, like if this is a hair and then the color is like a straight line right here, that's to take that straight line out. So the hair that I teased up, not the ends of the hair, but like it'll blend in really nice whenever it's all out and it's combed out and down. You won't see any lines of demarcation because the hair that was teased up is going to come down and kind of sort of, well, not kind of sort of, but like blend into the rest of the hair, so you won't see any sharp lines. That's why I tease first. Thank you. I don't really like jumping on things that go viral because things that go viral be popping for like that long. And I'm not saying that it's not good, but I'm not like gonna jump on it. If a company reach out to me and they want me to try it, then I will, but I'm not about to just make a video at random for it, no. Yeah, so you understand. My birthday is July 20th. Yeah, do y'all research. Cause I'm not, look, I'm a Cancer and I'm from the D. So don't just, I'm not tripping. Like I'm not, I don't know. I feel like y'all the sensitive ones. Y'all want me to be sensitive. I be chilling, okay? The girl be chilling. What do you think about curly methods like Diva curls? I hate Diva curl. Yes, I said it. You guys go on the channel and do your research. I cannot stand Diva curl. I just, Ooh, it just made my eyebrows itch and I ain't even painting none on today. Yeah, to make sure my mama was in here because we still got like 15 minutes. Okay, really quick. I'm gonna have to get scientific on y'all real quick, but I'm about to talk very fast because my client is about to come. The reason why I hate Diva curls is because nope, I'm not gonna say that first because then, okay, see, I'm trying to mix my words. Okay, so the reason that I do not like Diva cuts, as I told you guys before, your hair grows out of your follicle, okay? And at one time, everybody has about 100,000 strands of hair on their head, right? And if you're African American or any type of ethnic descent where your hair is curly in any way, shape, or form, you have over 100,000 hairs, okay, swollen to different diameters. All of your follicles are the same. The 4A, 4B, 4C thing is a whole bunch of BS. Go look on my channel in the description box of all of my videos. That video link is there, and I explain it scientifically. Science backs me. I'm not making it up or being stank, okay? You have hundreds and thousands of hairs on your head, and each individual strand is swollen to a different diameter. They have a different density, and the curl is swollen to a different diameter. 120,000 of them. So with Diva cuts, what they do, you sit in a chair, they don't stretch, they don't use no tension, they literally go around like this. That's how they cut it. That's how they cut it. Diva cuts, that's what a diva cut is. Diva cuts, they don't go like this, stretch it, use tension so all of your strands are stretched out. No, they go like this. They just cut the shape, but they cut a shape. They cut a shape. I hate diva cuts. You know why? Because for ever since diva cuts came out, I've been fixing them. Almost every uneven haircut that you guys have seen on my channel is because of a diva cut. I hate diva cuts. And if you're on here and you're a diva cut person, oh well, I don't care. It's stupid. And the thing is, this is what happens with diva cuts. The Team Natural movement took off, right? Took off. And so all of these people, all of these beautiful women that were getting their hair done every 2 weeks or every couple of months decide, you know what, I'm about to wash and go. I don't need that. So a lot of hairstylists started losing money. So they had to figure out a way to bundle things up to make it so they would still have money. And then diva cuts was more. And naturals all clung to it because it's a way for you to get a haircut without straightening your hair or without putting heat on your hair. I hate diva cuts, and anybody who has anything else to say about it or whatever, prove it to me. Prove it to me scientifically that you can get an even haircut with somebody sitting like this and you going around their head with scissors like this. No stretching. I swear to God, that's like some people like they stretch it out, but that's not a real diva cut. A real diva cut is no stretching. You just sit there and then they cut all around it like this. And you be cute when your hair curly, but then when you straighten your hair, one side this short, another side this long, and then on the same side you got a piece that's this short because all of your curls, you have hundreds and thousands of curls on your head and they're all swollen to different diameters. And you just got to cut wet like this. You might as well have let Stevie Wonder cut your hair. I can't stand this. If they use tension, it's not a diva cut. It's kind of sort of like I'm braiding. My phone died when you said Macklemore. I don't like you. You just said your phone died when you said Macklemore. Listen, my computer almost died when I said Macklemore. You get on my nerves, though. Do I do makeup too? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, I'll just put that top. I'm here talking to y'all, Jesus. Yeah, but I mean, some people like diva cuts. I think they're like the worst thing that ever happened to natural hair, honestly. And then I'll have people say like, oh, as long as if you just keep your hair curly, it's not a big deal. What? That's like me saying like, oh, yeah, I gave you heat damage, but as long as you keep your hair straight, who cares? You wear your hair straight, who cares your curls ain't popping back? What's the difference? Oh, your hair uneven, girl. As long as you wear your hair curly, it don't even matter. If you straighten your hair, that's gonna be messed up. But as long as you wear your hair curly, it's good. So it's okay for y'all to say that. But if a hairstylist who uses a bunch of heat say, "Oh, girl, it's okay as long as you don't wet your hair gonna be bomb. But if you wet your hair, it's gonna be messed up. Just don't wet it. You'll be good. Wear it straight all the time. You'll be good." We can't say that. So why is it that diva cuts can be like, girl, it's bomb as long as your hair is curly. But if you straighten it, that's messed up. DSC ain't gonna have to fix it. See, will you let us know when you need more model clients? So I have on my website, it send out, let me see. Hold on, add it real quick, y'all write it down because we're gonna have to end at like 10 minutes because my client gonna be here. Well, model. Hold on, y'all. I'm really glad you asked that question, babe. Okay, so is that right? Yeah. Okay, so that's my website, and then go on my website, and then there's it's like model application or whatever the tab is. It's the first one at the top. And so click on that one, and then whatever modeling gigs or whatever that I have coming up, then I'll automatically have them listed there. And that's been working so great for me because that's what the beauty that's coming right now. That's what she did, as well as my model for this morning. And then I have 2 models tomorrow. And then this hair that we're coloring right now is for Friday. And then Thursday I have 4 models. So yeah, just keep the lookout on it. Yeah, but I love y'all. But I just need everybody to stop it. Is everybody okay? Are we all out of our feelings? Give me a 2 if we're out of our feelings. No, give me a 5 if we're out of our feelings. Like, cause it's like for a high 5. Let me know if we're done being Carl, and Carla Thomas in here. Cause listen, I'm not the channel for sensitive people. I'm not for sensitive people, okay? Where I come from, we started cracking jokes and talking about each other when we little. Like, we like 6 years old. Like, that's why you got holes in your shoes. That's why you, and then most likely, if you 7, 8, 9, 10 with holes in your shoes, that's kind of sad because your mama ain't got money. Like, but we used to beg on each other for a living. Like, our families, cousins, auntie, sister, like, that's what we do. So I don't know all this emotional stuff. Like, I don't know how to deal. I don't know what y'all want me to do. I can only be me. Who y'all want me to be? Y'all want me to be Josie. Jesus loves you, friends. He loves you, friends. You can have whatever you want. You're right, friends. Jesus loves you, friends. That's how y'all want me to be. Come on, y'all. I can't be anybody else. I don't have another girl in this bag. This is the chick in the bag. I don't know what y'all want me to do. Do you ever use heat to lift body? Sometimes I do. Sometimes I do. I mainly like if it's somebody, okay, like if this was a real person, I mean, it did come from a real person, but like if this was a real person, then they would be under the dryer right now because I don't want to say I don't care about leaving under. I care, but this can lift at its own, whatchamacallit. Like somebody else's hair, I kind of have a time frame. Plus, I'll have a client after that. So it's more time sensitive. So that's when I use the dryer, when it's more time sensitive. But if it's not time sensitive, like right now, it doesn't really matter. So what's funny, I like you. You just made me tell everybody. What's your name? Oh, where did he go? El Hussein. So this hair, the model that's going to have this hair, we're going to do a full sew-in with a closure with this oil spill hair, honey, and then we're doing a full before and after makeup, lashes, contour, highlight, all of that stuff for this one for Friday. So stay tuned for that. You just made me spill the beans. Thank you. I look dusty today, girl. But trying to look cute. I'm emo sensitive as hell, but I still love watching you. Look, I'm a Cancer. I'm sensitive too. Like, y'all know how the Lion King is about to come out? When I was little, I used to watch the Lion King every freaking day, like multiple times. My brothers still talk about it now. I'm almost 30, he's almost 40. And I used to watch the Lion King on a regular basis. Do you hear me? Y'all know how the real Lion King about to come out. I cried in the preview. I'm sensitive too, but I'm not like y'all. Like, I'll be like y'all make a comment and say something rude to me, but then if I say something back, y'all be like, oh my God, she's so rude. She's so mean. I'm unfollowing you. You defended yourself. How dare you defend yourself? Like, y'all get on my nerves. I'm sensitive, but I ain't that damn sensitive. And then I don't know where I'm from. If you bring something, you need to, okay, like where I'm from, if you shoot a shot, you need to be ready for smoke. Period. Like, if I say something to somebody that is different from what they're saying, so if I'm argumentative in any way, I am prepared for whatever they say in return. I'm never expecting somebody to be like, oh, thank you for saying something rude, or thank you for disagreeing with me. That's all I wanted. Were for people to give their opinions. that disagree with me, I'm never expecting that. If I ever disagree with somebody, or if I ever say something contrary to what somebody's saying, I'm always expecting them to either agree or disagree. But y'all don't do that. Y'all just expect, not everybody. I'm only talking about the people who do it. Okay, so about to go. She's gonna be here in like 10 minutes. You're a nice diary. I don't know. Why do you do the shaft of virgin clients first? Huh? Oh, because highlights are only really supposed to be like individual pieces. Like, I don't really know how to explain that because I'm not an instructor. I don't really know exactly how to explain that. And then plus, whenever there are foils, the heat is more controlled, and when you're doing highlights, you don't go anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, my client here, y'all. I love y'all, but I gotta go. Make sure y'all stay tuned in.